Hello everybody and welcome back to another Surprise Trade Showdown. I'm UltraNovaGaming and today we're going to be playing another Surprise Trade Showdown, and we've started our first of 6 trades. And today we have a drill burr. Now if you can remember, there was a slight rule change from last time. We either get one mulligan or we get to evolve one of our Pokemon that we'll be sending away. Adds a little bit more depth and element to this game. If you haven't already tried it with your friends, highly suggest it. Okay, so we're waiting on our second slotted Pokemon here. Now, if only these didn't take so long. There we go. Riboby. That one is going to be very interesting. I've actually never used that before, but it's actually why I really like these Surprise Trade Showdowns. And you know, I'm waiting for the day that I get a shiny Pokemon or something else really cool, like a mythical, like Mew. That'd be really neat. Okay, so this Rabombi. Actually not too bad. Looks like timid, so that can really help us. So that one's going to be certainly interesting. Let's go ahead and try to get our third Pokemon here. Okay, here we go. So sending this person the 0-speed Beast Ball Delmise. Hoping they enjoy that. Did get that shiny Delmise about a week ago, so it's been really nice. Ice Cube. Alrighty. You know, I've been really excited to use something like Ice Cube as well. I haven't gotten a chance to yet as far as competitive goes, but now we're going to get our shot here. So let's go ahead and get our 4 slotted Pokemon. So far, I'm really liking the distribution of Pokemon here. So I'm thinking we're going to want to evolve the Drillbur for right now. I mean, well, obviously, I mean, that's really the only one that we have that is capable of evolving. But so far, liking everything. That Drillbur and Excadrill just so strong in VGC. So it would be really nice to have in a surprise trade here. Okay, Gothita, and we are going to be getting a Lapras. Oh my, in a dive ball too. This is going to be a really fun, really fun surprise trade showdown. I can tell you right off the bat here, especially if this Lapras is going to have some egg moves here. It looks like it may. No, it doesn't, but you know, right now there isn't a rule that specifically forbids us from doing egg moves. If I can get a male Lapras with some good ones here, maybe even Freeze Dry. I'm a huge fan of Freeze Dry. So let's go ahead and send away this Grookey. We'll get our 5th slotted Pokemon here. Okay, so in the meantime, while I'm going to be doing this, we're going to take a quick look at Cerebi here just to get a little bit of a leg up while we're waiting for these trades. But I'll tell you, I already have a good idea of what we're wanting to do here, especially with the Drillbur into the Excadrill. Poltegeist. You know what? I really like that one, but as much as I want to evolve him, we're going to have to double check and see if we have enough cracked pots here. And I'll tell you what, too, if we've got weak armor on this Poltegeist, then I think, you know what, we're in pretty decent shape, because there is a strategy that I've been wanting to try out here with weak armor. Weak armor, okay. So you know what, should be able to evolve that one, because I believe I do have a couple of spare cracked pots laying around. So depending on what this last one is, we might just go ahead and take a mulligan on the drill burr here. Yeah, that poltergeist is, turning it into a poltergeist is going to be very nice here. That's going to be a lot of fun. A Roserade. So, you know, that's really nice. An already evolved Pokemon, so we might do pretty well in the upcoming battle here. So, tell you what, let's take a mulligan on that Drillbur. Would have been really nice to use an Excadrill, but just the lineup of the team that we have here, this is actually pretty nice. They can press so many buttons to start something, it's kind of annoying sometimes. You know, in an Axew, not too bad. Might depend on what kind of egg moves that we have, if anything, because I know that Axew can get first impression, but that's kind of one that's a bit more difficult to breed because it is a chain. I've done it before, but you know what? I may have some extra female Axews that we can kind of take advantage of here that with some of those egg moves on there make this a bit more interesting. So there you go. First impression, Night Slash. Okay, so I'll be back in a bit once I get all the moves taken care of here. And we'll go ahead and get the battle started, and I'll do a quick explanation of the team here first when I have it ready. Okay, so we went ahead and we finished up the moves on our Surprise Trade team here. So we did go ahead and evolve into the Poltergeist, because there were I've seen a lot of the Poltergeist with the weak armor strategy here. So we've got Giga Drain, Shadow Ball, Shell Smash, and Protect. We've also got a weakness policy on our Poltergeist here. So this is kind of going to go hand in hand with Lapras here, because with Lapras we have an Assault Vest and then just bunch of damaging moves, good spread, Ice Beam, Ice Shard, Thunderbolt, Surf. So obviously we're going to surf onto the Poltergeist. Too bad that we didn't get anything here that has a weakness against Poltergeist, because that would have been really cool, because we have a weakness policy on Poltergeist, so that's just in case we get hit with something super effective. So moving on here, we have the Axew. We put a Focus Sash on him and thought it'd be really funny, you know, with him to just kind of give him Dragon Claw, Crunch. He's going to be fairly weak, so he may not be useful to us, but I did, for fun, just give him Guillotine, because who knows? I mean, it's a very low chance, but if it does end up hitting, that's going to be really fun to watch. Next, we have Ribombee, Pollen Puff, Dazzling Gleam, Ally Switch, Energy Ball. I really like Ally Switch, giving it a Pixie Plate here, just to give it an extra boost, possibly with the Dazzling Gleam. And luckily, we also had an Ice Cube in our boxes with Icicle Crash and Belly Drum, so we're able to get the Citrus Berry set on this one, so this one's going to be a lot of fun. Never have used it before. And then lastly here, we're looking at Roserade, which is also pretty cool. Just some stab attacks, and then for fun, just Attract in there, because you never know. So let's go ahead and get started with the battle. Alrighty, so let's get the show on the road. Really excited about this team. So let's take a look here. Of course, we're always going to want to do the normal battle rules. And then we'll be taking our team in here, of course. Okay, so a couple of combinations that I'm really interested in trying out. I think I'm going to want to, no matter what he has, I think we are just going to go ahead and make sure that we lead. Let's see here. Lapras and Poltergeist. and then the rest can kind of follow in. Really hoping that we get to use the ice cube with the belly drum citrus berry there. That'd be a lot of fun. Okay. Lapras should be fairly bulky with the assault vest that we have on there. I'm really hoping that our Poltergeist can do us a lot of good, but it did look like he did end up getting an Ice Cube as well. Toxtricity, Galvantula, PINCURC, a Hatena, and also a Litwick. So this could be a fairly interesting one. I would say, Pokemon-wise, right up looking at it, I might have slightly more of an advantage, but with items and moves and just overall play, you never know. So we'll get right into it here, and hopefully this will be a good one. I'm always excited to do surprise trade showdowns. All right, so first we see the Toxtricity and the Litwick coming out, which might not be good for us because since we are leading the Lapras, but you know what? We're just going to go straight in and try to give ourselves an advantage here with Surf. So I think in this case, I don't actually want to go ahead and Shell Smash. I think, our best bet is to actually Dynamax our Toxtricity, or our, Dynamax our Poltergeist here, just to give him a little bit of survivability since we are wanting to boost him. So let's try to go into this Toxtricity to see what we can do. And with a 6-on-6 battle, haven't quite figured out yet if it's advantageous to Dynamax right off the bat. It does have its ups and downs, especially in like a single or a double format, but could really help us get off to a quick start here. Okay, so here we go. So I'm really hoping that our Lapras can get Surf off so we can get the weak armor boost. Alrighty, so that's good. Our Assault Vest really helped us out there. So one thing for sure that, oh my, one shot at the Toxtricity, not even boosted or anything. Wow, that's really nice. So, I mean, it probably had something to do with the max attack. So, with oh my. Okay, so I did not see that one coming. So he's actually going quite counter to what we wanted to do in boosting our Poltergeist here. So this could get quite interesting moving forward. So I'm really hoping that, we can kind of fight through the Trick Room and hopefully win this one. Okay, so my Lapras and Poltergeist still in good shape. And next we're going to see PINCURC. So, I do think Lapras will end up going down here. So, not too excited about that. But, we're going to give it a shot and see if we can at least... Maybe we'll throw a shot into the Litwick here, see if we can pick up a KO. So this way, we'll be able to max Phantasm. Oh my! See, Litwick, a lot of utility there. With both, having both Trick Room and Ally Switch. I'm a really big fan of Ally Switch myself. Really got lucky there that we didn't get KO'd by that throat chop there. But I think we will end up picking up the KO on the Litwick here when it's really nice that we actually ended up getting that weakness policy boost. So I think next turn it's going to be really smart to just go ahead and max guard. Just kind of sprawl out the Trick Room because this is the first turn of Trick Room. But with my Poltergeist being so weak, I don't think it's really something that we're gonna lean on. Maybe being able to get out of Trick Room, we're just gonna have to do the best we can with the Poltergeist here. So I think right now we should at least try to get as much out of the way as we can. If the Lapras goes down and we end up having the max guard, that's okay. We haven't lost any Pokemon yet. But of course, you know, it can go either way in the Surprise Trade Showdown. Oh wow, Lapras hangs on, but unfortunately not from this. So this is the second turn of Trick Room, so 3 more to go, and then we should be back in business. So let's see who would be nice and slow. You know what? Let's throw out the Axu here, so we can try to at least stall out at least, I guess, lose as little Pokemon as we can due to Trick Room, because unfortunately, if he's got Dazzling Gleam, if he doubles into my Axu, you know, we're finished. So I think that is probably the case of what he's going to do here. So, yeah, as of right now, I mean, Poltergeist is the slowest thing on the field, so I'm almost thinking that, you know, maybe what if we tried to get a second Protect in a row here to kind of burn that third turn of Trick Room, because we're going to lose the Poltergeist no matter what. So let's give it a shot. Okay. You know, it doesn't always work, but it was definitely our best option in that situation. Okay, so now I'm thinking that since we're going to have another Pokemon coming out with full health, that's really going to be our best chance. Plus, I think we'll send out Roserade here. Got some pretty good resistances to both of these guys, unless, well, Hatena does have the Psychic attack on there, so we can at least attempt to do a little bit of damage here. I'm going to try to, just for fun, with this being a surprise trade battle, let's go ahead and try to guillotine the PINCURC in here, because it is being a really big pain to me right now. So, you know, we're going to just, we'll Sludge Bomb into the Hatena here. Obviously, really big threat with it being able to hit both of my Pokemon here, but at least, you know, hopefully he just doesn't decide to double into the Axu here. That would be unfortunate. Oh my. Oh, so no, can't get off that guillotine. I believe this is the 4th turn of Trick Room. Hopefully we can pick up this KO here. Oh my, yes, but we did poison him, so just a matter of time. So as long as this is the 4th turn of Trick Room, I think we're okay double protecting here, so we can at least be the fastest thing on the field. Oh, there we go. So I miscounted. Okay, so you know what? I think we're in good shape, and just for fun, let's go for the guillotine, and then we'll just Sludge Bomb right into the Hatena here. Okay, what is MJ thinking? What's the play? Does he have another trick up his sleeve? Alrighty, so we pick up the KO on the Hatena. Excellent, and hopefully we can pick up this KO with the guillotine. And we miss. So that is unfortunate, but we live to guillotine another day. Luckily, we pick up the poison with the poison point here, so you know, any damage, that's good. This PINCURC really looks like it has a lot of survivability here. We may not even get to see. Okay, let's go for it again. And you know what? Let's attract into the Galvantula here. Obviously, one of his stronger Pokemon with only 3 remaining. You know, but we are just 1 KO away. Oh my! Now that is something. So, you know what? I was fairly confident going into this turn, but it looks like we're missing that guillotine again. Okay, so you know, surprisingly, this Axu is really hanging in. Really hadn't expected it to last this long, but I think now that that has gone, we have some difficult choices to make here. You know, I think we're going to go ahead and send out Ryan here. And I think it's our best shot. I want to try to get off this guillotine because that would be a lot of fun. So I think that, you know, we'll just go ahead and Dazzling Gleam just to at least spread some damage out here. Will we see a protect from the PINCURC? No, we do not. So fortunately, Rivenbee being pretty fast. Oh my! This PINCURC survivability is astounding. So I think we're in trouble here now that we've got this PINCURC at +2, and our Axu goes down, unfortunately. So you know what? We are going to have to try to rely on our best friend here. This Ice-Q needs to rescue us from this game right now. So the only thing that I'm worried about is that NJ has not used his Dynamax yet. So honestly, to say I have some hope, but I'm not sure that we are going to be able to pull this one off, everybody. So I am worried that he may double into our Ice-Q here. So let's go ahead and try to give him a Dazzling or an Ally Switch. So hopefully, even though we are going to get hit by the discharge, you know, my main concern is getting doubled into or at least hit by that PINCURC. So that's kind of something that is worrying me right now. Hopefully that's not the case. Okay, so hopefully he's going to go into the Rivenbee here because we may be able to save this game and sweep with the Ice-Q. Oh my. So, any chances that I had of possibly sweeping kind of washed away by that paralysis because we are unfortunately just not going to be fast enough. And I hate to say it, oh my. Oh my. So, you know, unless we can get a crit here with our lonely little Rivenbee, I'm not sure if he was calling that Ally Switch, but my. That was quite unfortunate that we did not even get to see the Ice-Q come out. So more than likely, you know, he made Dynamax here just to finish me up. But that is quite unfortunate. I feel like we really had a really good team here. Yep. Okay. Alrighty, so might as well go out with a bang. So gonna see the Dynamax coming from the Galvantula here. But I have to admit, I mean, this was a really fun one. We had some good Pokemon here. The Trick Room could really throw me off. You know, right at the beginning of this one, I thought that I might have even had a slight advantage given the Pokemon. But however, just like I said, given the moves, given the strategy, can really make a difference and be a different game. So, you know, unfortunately, we do end up losing this one. And again, that's just the nature of these Surprise Trade Showdowns, and that just goes to show you how much fun these are and how much variation there can be in each one of them. And I'm really hoping that you have an opportunity to try this one with your friends. I hope to see you next time on our next Surprise Trade Showdown. Also, check out any of my other content that I have up. I'm going to be putting lots more out over the next few weeks. And again, I'm UltraNovaGaming, and I'll see you next time.